So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Jukes to get free. The ball is loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. To the air, it's Barkow. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sense while we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the freshman making an impact play there.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense. How important is that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense. Hey, guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And the ball is hauled in. Ball carrier tackled there. No huddle here for the offense.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Close to the tight end. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's going to bring this out for a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. That run moves the ball to the 16. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. An important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Longhorns will have to kick it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is brought down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Defense is coming after him. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Extending the play now. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. 2nd down play coming up. And they'll use the ground game here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Offense in hurry-up mode. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So out comes the field goal kicker. If he makes it, this becomes a one-score game. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. So their excellent season comes to an end. They stumble one step short getting into that national championship game. Always stings to lose a semifinal game.
Man, what a magical year. These guys had done everything that's been asked of them. They had a great season. They had a ton of momentum coming into tonight. I thought they had a great chance to win this game. They come up a little bit short, but still a great year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.